What's going on, YouTube? I hope everybody's doing well. It is this, oh wow, I almost said December, January 3rd, 2025. Happy New Year to all my family, my trucker family. Hope you guys had a blessed New Year's. I pray for each and every one of you to have a blessed New Year and abundance of success. So with that said, I want to get into this video and talk about how I bought my first truck and how you should relate to, buying your first truck. I bought 4 trucks in my career. I bought one through Penske. I bought one through Excel Truck Group in Virginia. I bought one through Country something. They were out of Wisconsin. They're a pretty big Freightliner dealer. Country something. I'll put it up here somewhere. And then I bought one through Premier Truck Group, another Freightliner dealer. So I bought pretty much 4 trucks. First one you're gonna take the crack on because you have no commercial financial experience. So they're gonna crack you with a crazy interest rate. As you get into the second and the third and the fourth truck, those rates are gonna start dropping because they see that you're paying them off or your current, whatnot. So the biggest thing for me, knowing what I know now, is research. You want to research everything that you're doing. So if you're going to buy a used Freightliner, and I'm speaking on Freightliners because that's the only truck I bought. So if you're looking at an International, you're looking at a Peterbilt, you're looking at a Kenworth, you're going to want to do your extensive research on these vehicles and on these dealerships. So word of mouth is definitely one of the things that I look at, and Google reviews. However, you got to remember, Google reviews, these dealerships are telling these clients, like they told me, hey, write us a Google review if you had a good experience. So it could be loaded, it could and it could not be loaded. The other way you could do some research is by jumping on YouTube and seeing, hey, somebody bought a truck from this guy, they had a good experience, or they had a bad experience. So that's another avenue you could go down. What I was looking for was the best deal possible. So when I was looking for the P4, which is the newer Cascadia, after I got Big Red out of the picture because of all the DEF issues, I went to Excel Truck Group and I did research on them. And I've also talked to a bunch of drivers. I used to go to Rafine a lot, so I would talk to a lot of drivers. They would recommend them. And I mean, I've dealt with a guy, Josh, down there. He was phenomenal from day one. They actually gave me a deal, which was bananas at that time. What did they give me? They gave me, I had to put $5,000 down, and they gave me another 10. So for me, they matched mine, plus they gave me a discount off the truck. So they just put it as a down payment. So it was a really good deal for me. Plus I did the extensive research. Like you're buying a vehicle, you want to go and look at other trucks in that category of mileage range. So to see, hey, am I getting a better deal? And they couldn't beat that. Like the price of the truck that they gave me, plus the down payment, the matching down payment, it was great. And the interest rate was great on it too. I think I was paying, I want to say I was paying 6% on that, the second truck. So it was really good. With that said, it was just, kind of dotting the I's, crossing the T's kind of deal, just making sure that the truck was good. I actually had Big Billy come down there and help, gave me a second pair of eyes to kind of look over the truck. We found a couple of defects on it, and we got them taken care of while we were down there. So they definitely, they gave it A+ in my book on that part. The second time I bought the truck, this is when I just got introduced to my other buddy, Big John. So Big John is definitely somebody I would recommend, and I'm going to do a future video on him down the line. I want to talk to him first before I do a video. I bought software and stuff from Big John, and I wanted to make sure that I was getting a good deal. I kind of went in blind the first truck. You know, I didn't know, you know, I had a whole bunch of warranty. Not the first truck, the second truck, I'm sorry. I had a whole bunch of warranty on the P4 Freightliner. But I didn't know, hey, was the valves good? You know, was the motor strong as a bull? You know, was the DEF system good? You know, I could have walked out of that dealership and signed all that paperwork and the DEF system blow up the next day. So I needed somebody who I could count on to, you know, plug up a computer to and be like, hey, your truck is A1, good. Which then I met John as, I think it was like 6 months after I bought Red, the second Red. That's when I met him, and he linked up my computer, or his computer, with my computer, and you know, he was like, yeah, your truck is great, you know what I mean, like, it's running great. You should have no problems with this truck going down the road. So fast forward, we went to the blue truck, right? Blue truck was considered lemon, as you guys know, and I had a lot of worries about that truck. So I flew out to Wisconsin. I hooked up my computer, let John hook up his computer, and he pretty much said, hey, the only thing I see is the injector issue, but have them run a couple more tests on it and see if that's the issue. If not, then we'll, in a couple weeks, we'll reconnect and we'll run it again and see how it is. They ran their test, nothing wrong. Me and John ran the test back. He was like, nothing, good to go. It must have been just because it was sitting for so long. So that right there gave me a great peace of mind of buying a truck, a pre-inspection from a reputable mechanic. I think he charged me $200, maybe more, I can't remember. He just did it on this one, so I have to go back and look to see how much he charged me. But that's the second thing, is making sure you have a reputable mechanic that you could bring this truck to. You know, you don't want to buy this truck and then next thing you know, you get off the lot and then DEF issues, because you're out here to make money, not lose money. So first, I would say research the dealership and research the truck, making sure that it has all the specs you need, making sure that the mileage compared to another truck that has the same mileage, the money compares. It might be off a little bit, and it might have something different. Look at the pictures of the inside. You know, it might have the table, it might not have the table, things like that. Making sure you have a reputable mechanic, like I have Big John, that he'll hook up, and like I said, we'll get into Big John down the line, but I just want to make sure that you guys are doing your due diligence as well. The third thing I would say that you want to do when you're buying a used truck is, besides doing all the maintenance, I lost my train of thought, sorry. Besides having all the mechanic and the money and making sure that you have a good salesman, is that you want to make sure that the truck is what you want. You must love this truck. Do not leave that dealership unless you love that truck. So Big Red, I'll give you a quick story. Big Red, when I bought that truck, I bought it sight unseen. And the reason why is because it was my first truck. I didn't know better. So when I bought that truck, I got in it. I'm like, oh man, this thing is small. It was a regional truck, so it's a lot tighter, and you know, the bunk and the shelves were like really tiny. It's not like a full shelf. It wasn't a full sleeper. So that was the problem. I didn't love it. I did not love that truck. I did eventually, because it was a good truck. It had a brand new motor in it, because a whole bunch of issues that they had before I bought it. But when I first got into that truck, I did not love it. I thought it was too little. The heater bunk, the bunk heater did not work. The air conditioning didn't work because I had an EPU on that. I had the alignment was off. It shook forever. until I finally got alignment. I got all new tires. That's what I should have made them do. Put all brand new tires and do a 3-axle alignment. But I'm telling you, like, you need to love this truck. You're spending a lot of money on these trucks. You're spending, you know, 30, 40, 50 to $100,000 on these trucks. They better be tip-top shape. And do not leave that dealership unless it's in tip-top shape. And don't let them ever tell you that they can't do anything. The blue truck had a crack in the windshield. He tried to tell me, oh no, it's still DOT. No, sir. No, sir. You're going to replace the windshield or I'm not buying this truck. And I will have no problem flying back to Connecticut tonight. And I pretty much was, hey, you replace the windshield or I'm walking. Like, I don't care. They replaced the windshield. So at the end of the day, they think they have the leverage, but you actually have the leverage. So make sure that you love that truck before you walk away from that dealership. Because once you sign those papers, that's it. We're done. So, like I said, guys, research. Make sure you have a good mechanic, right? Make sure that you love that truck. Because if you don't love that truck, then you're just going to be hating yourself for 4 years, 4 years until that truck is paid off. You're not going to enjoy being on the road. You know, have the amenities that you like in that truck. So I hope this video helps. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below. These are the things that I did, you know, as I got older into the industry. You start learning more and more things that you need to look out for. So hey, if you guys got questions, comment below. You know me, I answer all your comments. Freightliners, I could definitely recommend a couple of good dealerships. Premier, they did a match with me, so with a down payment, so you want to look at those. Pedigree is a good one that I was looking into doing, and actually they sell, I think, Peterbilts, Volvos, I think they sell everything. Pedigree, they do prime lease outs, and I think they were pretty good. I just couldn't get a real deal with them done. I couldn't even talk. I couldn't get a solid deal with them. So, but they had really good trucks and a lot of low mileage and warranty left on them. So you could check them out as well. But yeah, hit me up. We're gonna do a Big John video and see if it's cool with him to, you know, put him out there to see if he can help some of you guys out looking for a newer truck, and you know, sync up the computer and things like that. You just have to have one of those adapters that you plug into a laptop. And that's pretty much it. You could buy the software from them as well, but there's a big fee for that. But if you just need him to link up, either A, he'll meet up with you for a fee, B, he'll you buy the adapter, which I think is, I want to say they're like $500 to $700. They're pretty expensive. I bought one. I got it somewhere in the truck. We'll do a video on that another time. But definitely a reputable mechanic, and Big John has definitely came in the clutch multiple times for me. So definitely somebody I recommend. So I'll eventually we'll do a video and leave his contact in the description below. So I hope this helps, guys. I'm rambling, so it's time for me to get the heck out of here, and I just got a red light, so that means they're working on me, so I'll be out of here shortly. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. We'll talk next week. CT out.